One more thing I want to briefly touch on related to the Uvalde school shooting. We now are very familiar in the United States with this circle where nothing happens. Okay. And I know that I'm sounding negative and cynical, but this is typically the way that it goes. You can start the circle anywhere. I'll start with the mass shooting. Mass shooting happens. Okay. Explosive media coverage for several days, a week, a couple of weeks. Tragedy. Something must be done, but not too much because people need their gun rights and you got to stop bad guys with guns with good guys with guns. And okay, we don't want to do too much, but something must be done. It's a tragedy. Okay, well, since you can't really get anything done because, we can't restrict, we can't do that, we end with thoughts and prayers and there's vigils and all of these different things. Okay, and then a little bit of time passes. And the more guns in more places people get really defensive about doing anything to make it harder to get guns and to reduce the supply of guns floating around. So you get gridlock and nobody ends up doing anything. And then people forget about the last major shooting. Now, in this case, when we say we're back to normal, the last mass shooting was like the last major nationally significant mass shooting, because there were a bunch in between, was Buffalo 11 days ago. So back to normal now means it's been like a week since the last major mass shooting, but we're, quote, back to normal and nothing gets done. And then there's another mass shooting and the cycle starts all over again, except it's just happening more quickly because, like I said, the last one was 11 days ago. We weren't even really back to normal. It's just now normal that there's been a mass shooting a few days ago. That's the cycle. And unless you break that cycle, sadly, nothing's going to change. Let me know your thoughts. Find me on Twitter at @dpacman.